Welcome to the Evening Review. My name is Sohana Klahe, and joining us in studio is Antonia Smith, a media officer with the Financial Literacy Initiative. We'll be reflecting on the initiative's 10 years of existence. Before we go into that interview, a short break. Welcome to the Evening Review.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
The Financial Literacy Initiative, how did it start? Where is it housed under? Who do you serve primarily?
Okay. So the Financial Literacy Initiative is housed under the Ministry of Finance. It was launched in March 2012. So it is a national platform to enhance financial education. So it consists of over 35 platform supporters who work in a coordinated effort to bring financial literacy to Namibians.
Since we are now on the cusp of celebrating your 10 years of existence, what can you highlight as being the major highlights or the major achievements rather of the Financial Literacy Initiative over its years of existence?
Some of our major highlights would definitely include our SME trainings. So we offer SME trainings, be it simulation-based training, micro trainings for the smaller, say the kapana seller, any micro business. We do the trainings in the different parts of the country. Another project or program that I would highlight is also our financial wellness workplace program, where we train employees at the workplace. We have done roadshows in all 14 regions of our country. We do events like the Namibian Startup Festival, which is a platform to inspire, celebrate, and grow startups in Namibia. We do monthly public talks where we invite the public and we cover different financial topics on a monthly basis. So those are just a few of the projects that we have. We have a wide variety, but I think those are the major highlights.
What is the aim of the anniversary celebrations? What do you hope to achieve?
So the aim of the anniversary is to bring financial literacy to the people. So we also aim to celebrate the achievements that FLI has made in the financial landscape over the past 10 years.
Yes. For members of the public who are now keen on joining you as the FLI in the festivities, what are some of the events that they can look at that are going to be occurring over the span of the celebrations?
So we are celebrating this year through a financial speed dating event. And I know when you hear speed dating, you think of it as in a romantic sense, but this is a financial speed dating where members of the public would have the platform to engage with different financial institutions on their product and service offerings. So whether you have an inquiry, whether you want to follow up on your account statements, we will provide the public a platform to engage with these different institutions.
Speed dating, one would usually tie it to it being in a romance-based setting where you meet somebody for the first time and then you. What is the link now to financial literacy?
So the financial speed dating is, like you say, it's an opportunity for you to better get to know the financial institutions that serve you. So the questions you have, because in a branch, it's normally full, you don't have the time or the capacity to get resolutions to all your inquiries or problems. So this platform allows you to sit and engage with the different financial service providers on their product offerings, or if you just want an update on your account or problems you're experiencing with your accounts, then this is the right platform for you.
Is this also now the space for example, if I'm looking to buy a car. I don't know what my credit score is. I don't know whether I've been listed on ITC, or I have a vehicle or a house, whatever property. I don't know whether I'm overinsured or whether I'm underinsured, or I don't know what my tax status is, for example. So would this day also, are those aspects also going to be looked at being covered?
Yes, we are definitely looking at those aspects. We have insurance companies, we have the banks. We're still waiting for confirmation on our revenue agency. So these are definitely institutions that will be there at the celebration.
Since we're talking about 10 years of the existence of the Financial Literacy Initiative, and if you have to look at the work that has been done by the organization that you represent, are you satisfied with the level of financial literacy in the country at this point in time?
Financial literacy is still a major problem in our country. There's still a gap because individuals can have the information. You are aware of what a budget is. You know what savings is, but implementing it in your personal life is still a major problem. We might have the knowledge, but the implementation, actually implementing it, actually having a budget at the end of the month, actually opening a savings account, there's still that gap. So that is what we are trying to breach by educating people, trying to encourage them to actually implement the information or the awareness that they already have.
What can you say are some of the impediments that hinder your work in terms of trying to bring this message of financial literacy across, number one, and I think number two, where do you think the disconnect is between people not grasping this issue of financial literacy, which I believe is a very important topic?
So currently, our major challenge is that we only have one office in Windhoek. So apart from the roadshows, it's difficult to serve the whole nation because currently we're only serving them through our radio shows, our television shows, our digital platforms. So people also like the face-to-face interaction, which we do get in Windhoek, but we are still looking at getting additional offices throughout the country. And in terms of the second question was?
Just sort of, do you see in the work that you do, while you're out there and preaching this message, do you still think that it's not being absorbed well enough, or it's not being understood well enough by members of the public?
I think it is understood, but the lack of access to information is still a big issue because many people don't know that you can get your credit record or what type of account you can open at the bank. You would just go to the bank and say, I want to open an account. You don't do prior research on the specific account that might work for you. So that is still a problem for a majority of the people, the access to information and the availability. The availability is there, but sometimes you don't know where to find the different information that you can actually go to the bank and tell them, I don't want a basic account, I want this type of savings account. But if you do your research and if you read up, if you know exactly what you want, I think it just makes it a lot easier for you as well as a consumer.
The Financial Literacy Initiative, I'm sure you also deal with aspects related to financial inclusion.
Yes.
Are you satisfied as the initiative with the level of financial inclusion in Namibia?
Financial inclusion is still lacking in our country because there are areas that are not reached. There are communities that are still underserved, and that is exactly the gap, the bridge we want to gap. So the financial inclusion is still a major issue in our country. It's still a new term for many people, but it just means the access to financial information and including everybody on the financial products or services available in the market. Yes.
You've mentioned the issue of access to information. Do you see in the work that you do people approaching your office, and are members of the public, in fact, are they free to approach your office and say, well, no, I don't think I'm handling my money correctly, or my finances are a mess, can you assist me? What is it that I can do? What am I doing wrong? Do you advise people?
Yes, we do get those types of inquiries on a daily basis. So it is what we do at our office. We actually have financial education booklets on a wide variety of topics, such as saving, responsible spending, tax, investment, insurances. So we have a wide variety of booklets that we offer free of charge to the public. And you can also come into our offices for this type of information, and it's also accessible on our website.
And for members of the public that are interested to access these services, where are you situated?
So we are close to the Ministry of Finance on the corner of John Minard and Maltec Street. So it's just at the Ministry of Finance. It's the green and white building on the corner. Yeah. And for those outside of Windhoek, you are welcome to contact our offices on 061-209-2692.
Okay, just repeat again.
So our number is 061-209-2692. That is our office line.
And do you, for members of the public who would like to access your services electronically via website?
So our website is www.fli-namibia.org. So
just
it's
repeat again.
www.fli-namibia.org.
Before we continue with the interview and reflect more on the FLI's initiatives, we'll go for a short break. Welcome back to the evening review. Financial dating, you've settled on the issue of financial speed dating. How do interested parties register to participate in the events of the day?
Okay. So if you would like to register for the event, you can register on the registration form on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is Financial Literacy Initiative Namibia. So we have a registration form on the page. Alternatively, you can contact our offices on 061-209-2692.
Okay. When are the events expected when do they take place and where?
So the event is scheduled to take place next week, Tuesday, 15 March 2022 at the UN Plaza in Katutura. So it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So it's UN Plaza, Katutura on 15 March 2022.
And obviously, once registration has been taken, I'm assuming it's a free event.
It is a free event. It's open to the public, but due to COVID regulations, we'll only take a certain number of people. So and there are limited seats available. Yeah.
In terms of entertainment now, on the given day, what can members of the public expect to see, apart from the financial literacy aspect being addressed?
Apart from the speed dating.
Yes, apart from the speed dating.
Okay, we will have performances by Adora. She will be performing at the event. We will have the official part of the event where the Deputy Minister of Finance will give an overview of the FLI. So after the formal part of the program, then we will move into the speed dating and then of course the performances at the end.
And then lastly, which financial institutions have been invited and will participate in the speed dating?
So we have several of our partners that will be partaking. This includes Bank of Namibia, Bank Windhoek, Nedbank, Standard Bank, the Development Bank of Namibia, Namfisa, Ndapanikwa Investments. So there will be a broad range of institutions that will partake in the financial speed dating event.
And members of the public, what can they look forward to?
So you can obviously look forward to engaging with the different institutions. We will be distributing our free educational material. You can also talk to us about any financial issues, problems, be it if you're struggling with your budget. We can guide you through how you can actually start with your financial journey. Yes.
And I'm sure confidentiality will be key.
Confidentiality is always key at our office. We don't share your information. You don't have to give us figures. You don't even have to give us your name. So we are just there to assist you and help you and guide you get your finances on track.
Thank you very much for joining us on the Evening Review.
Thank you so much. We look forward to having you there.
Thank you for tuning into the Evening Review. Do have yourself a pleasant evening further.